Yes, hello, Mr. Pritesh Dogra. Welcome on YourPedia platform, and let's start your full mock for your final HPCL interview. So me and Goro sir, we will both go for your full mock. So Pritesh, before going to proceed with your mock, please introduce yourself briefly to us.
Yes, sir. First of all, I would like to thanks for giving me this wonderful opportunity to introduce myself. My name is Pritesh Dongre, and I'm from Orange City, Nagpur. I have done my bachelor's and diploma in mechanical engineering from Nagpur only. Coming to my work experience, I have worked as a business development executive at Icon Remedies Private Limited for 6 months. And I also worked as a graduate apprentice trainee in Hindustan Petroleum Corporation Limited, HPCL Vashi, Retail Regional Office, Navi Mumbai. There, I was associated with retail outlet maintenance management and automation systems of 163 retail outlets. So this is all about me.
So you did some internship at HPCL.
Yes, sir.
What were your major learning out there, Pritesh?
Sir, you are asking about my learnings?
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir. Okay. So I got to learn so many things during my tenure of 1 year. Basically, I've learned about the communication skills and how to coordinate with the different vendors. Like there is a automation vendor, a DU vendor, that is dispensing unit, and also the VSAT vendors, dealers, sales officers. So I have learned and how to extract the work from the contractual workers also. Apart from that, I have seen that the PSU work culture and the diverse work culture is there. So this is how this is what I learned.
So you are from Nagpur.
Yes, sir.
So tell us something about the history of Nagpur.
So history of Nagpur. Nagpur was basically formed in the 18th century, in the start of the 18th century, that is 1702, by the Gond Raja Bak Buland Shah. And also Nagpur is famous for the oranges because it is a trade center, and it is also called as the tiger capital of India, and it is the geographical center of our country. There is a 0 mile marker in Nagpur.
Achha, there is a region known as Vidarbha region.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So Nagpur is also in that region only.
Yes.
So
Vidarbha. Sir, Vidarbha region basically consists of 4 districts like Amravati, Nagpur, Wardha, and Chandrapur. This is how the Vidarbha is.
Achha, why? What is the meaning of that Vidarbha?
Yeah, so exactly, I don't know the meaning of that, but it is a different part of our state, Maharashtra state. So people want to make it a different state for their betterment.
So you know how that region, that particular region, Vidarbha region, is different from other particular regions of Maharashtra.
So the main thing is like Maharashtra has been distributed in different parts. Like in Mumbai region, the Marathwada is there. Mumbai is different, and some parts of the western Maharashtra is like Vidarbha. So the languages is little bit different, and the culture is also little bit different, not too much, but the major language is Marathi.
You know about the minerals which are available in that region as compared to the other parts of Maharashtra. Most of the minerals are available in that region only. Even more than 50%, maybe more than 60%.
Yes, in Vidarbha region, there is a Chandrapur district in which the coal fields are there. So I think that is a mineral rich area.
Okay. You heard about Bombay High, Pradesh?
Yes, sir. In Mumbai, there is a Bombay High from in which ONGC extracts the crude oil from the Mumbai High.
Brent crude. You heard about Brent crude?
Brand crude? No, sir. Sorry.
No, it's not brand. It is Brent crude.
I don't have any idea about that.
Okay. How many barrels are there in 1 liter? Sorry, how many liters are there in 1 barrel, Pradesh?
Sir, in 1 barrel, approximately 160 liter, like 159 point something is
And what's the crude oil price going on nowadays?
So crude oil price is like more than 50 rupees, and on which some taxes
50
are
rupees
added.
per 50 rupees, or it's in dollar?
Okay, sorry, barrel in barrels, I don't know the price actually. In rupees, I know, and that too in liters. That actual price.
Okay. Pritesh, you mentioned about some, work or some project you worked related to the automation while
Yes, yes,
undergoing some internship at HPCL. So tell us more about that.
yes. Okay, so sir, we are all we are मतलब हमने सभी ने देखा रिटेल पंप, दैट इज पेट्रोल पंप, हमने सबने देखा है. उसके अंदर जो मेन कंपोनेंट्स होते हैं, ऑटोमेशन एक ऐसा पार्ट है जो बहुत बड़ा रोल प्ले करता है. जो हमारे पुराने पेट्रोल पंप्स होते थे वो मैनुअली ऑपरेटेड होते थे, जिसमें बहुत ज्यादा मैनिपुलेशन डीलर्स के द्वारा होता था. तो जो हमारी कंपनी HPCL, इन्होंने ऑटोमेशन 2016 में लाया. तो ऑटोमेशन बेसिकली 3 कंपोनेंट्स के द्वारा चलता है, जिसमें मेन होता है FCC, दैट इज फोरकोर्ट कंट्रोलर, एंड दूसरा होता है VSAT, दैट इज वर्चुअल स्मॉल अपर्चर टर्मिनल. तो ये बेसिकली इंटरनेट कनेक्टिविटी के लिए काम होता है, और ये सारे कनेक्टेड होते हैं DUs, दैट इज डिस्पेंसिंग यूनिट, और टैंक से. टैंक्स के अंदर ही हमारा जो प्रोडक्ट होता है पेट्रोल डीजल वो स्टोर किया जाता है. तो ये सारा कनेक्टेड होता है, सेल्स बिल्डिंग के अंदर FCC लगा होता है उससे, और जो डेटा ट्रांसफर करता है हमारे सर्वर, जो मेन सर्वर होता है सेंट्रल हेड ऑफिस सर्वर, उससे. तो उससे हम लोग मॉनिटर कर सकते हैं साइट को. जो ऑफिसर्स होते हैं वो एक्चुअली ये साइट्स को मॉनिटर करते हैं कि वहाँ पे कोई जो इलीगल एक्टिविटीज है वो ना हो, और प्रॉपर उसका मॉनिटरिंग हो सके. इसलिए ऑटोमेशन सिस्टम बहुत जरूरी है.
Okay. Pritesh, why you want to join HPCL?
Sir, HPCL, like every engineer, I also had a dream of joining Maharatna PSU like HPCL, because it provides both growth and the financial growth, as well as that responsibilities also. So a lot of learnings is there, and it is a diverse company where I will get to learn about the retail, marketing, aviation, refinery. So there is a wide scope of growth. And apart from that, sir, I have already worked 1 year there. I have seen the life of PSU officers, and how they are executing the work and communicating with the different people, and the lot of responsibilities will be there. So I like to get that position where the challenges will come. So that's
So
why I want to join.
how you're suitable for that position in HPCL? What strengths you carry which makes you capable, which makes you eligible for this position in HPCL?
Sir, I think I am a diligent person, and secondly, I am also adaptable to the new situations, and I'm a consistent learner. So I think these 3 qualities, and also one additional quality, that is I'm collaborative. So it will help me to adapt at the new situations and to learn new things. That will obviously will help me to do my task, whatever will be assigned to me. So
in which year you have completed your B.Tech?
Sir, in 2019.
What you are doing from last 3-4 years?
Sir, after 2019, I prepared for GATE examination. In 2020, I cleared that examination, but the score was not good. And also, sir, in 2020, the COVID came. So all the things, I was not financially good. Then I joined a company that was as a sales executive for my financial needs. I was not willing to join, but I have to join for my expenses.
So you are having interest in sales or not?
I was not having interest, but I wanted to learn something, because sales is something that everyone should have that skills of communication and all. So I thought I should go for it because I will get to learn a lot of things. That helps for a person.
So you are ready to take some kind of work or responsibilities related to marketing if you will get some opportunity in HPCL?
Yes, sir, sure.
So it will be fine for him. Then why not some sales executive or sales manager job in some private firm?
Sir, private firm, I was not, मतलब मुझे पूरे तरीके से सेल्स जॉब नहीं करना था. It should be like जहाँ पे मैकेनिकल मतलब टेक्निकल भी हो और साथ में सेल्स का भी हो. तो टेक्नो मैनेजरल जॉब ओनली PSU में मिलता है, और PSU सर प्रॉफिट मोटिव पे काम नहीं करता है, वो सोशल मोटिव पे काम करता है. वो मैं करना चाहता हूँ.
Suppose you are you are officer in HPCL and you got some opportunity. Okay, So you are suppose interacting with some different maybe customer or other ends. So you know to highlight about the qualities of the HPCL products. Let's consider petrol and diesel. Okay. So as a you mentioned for a technical person it's a kind of techno managerial post. So how you will highlight in front of them the quality of fuel? What important points you will consider?
Sir, quality of fuel. See, there are two types of people जिनको इतना टेक्निकल नॉलेज होता है उन्हें हम बता सकते हैं, बट किसी को नहीं पता होता, कॉमन पीपल को नहीं पता होता है, तो उन्हें हमें बताना पड़ेगा कि व्हाट इज तो क्वालिटी के मेजर्स क्या होते हैं, जैसे ऑक्टेन नंबर, सीटेन नंबर. जैसे हमने देखा है कि जो बेसिक हमारे पेट्रोल पंप में एक पावर पेट्रोल आता है और पावर 100 भी आता है. पावर 100 इज अ बेटर क्वालिटी फ्यूल, जहाँ पे जो स्पोर्ट्स कार हो गया या लग्जरियस कार हो गया उसमें डाला जाता है, बिकॉज फॉर द सुपर परफॉर्मेंस. तो ये हम लोग बता सकते हैं कि क्वालिटी ऑफ फ्यूल बढ़ाने से हमारा इंजन का लाइफ भी बढ़ता है. इसके अलावा सर मुझे लगता है मार्केटिंग में प्रोडक्ट की क्वालिटी तो सर सभी कंपनी सेम ही देगी, तीनों जितनी हमारी OMCs है, बट द थिंग इज दैट रिलेशनशिप एंड द ट्रस्ट वो इम्पोर्टेंट होता है किसी भी कस्टमर्स को मतलब हमसे जोड़ने के लिए, कंपनी से जोड़ने के लिए, वो इम्पोर्टेंट है सर.
What do you feel? What are the pillars in creating that trust and faith in the customers?
Sir, I think that communication plays a very important role in that, and by creating awareness and providing the additional facilities. Like मैं अगर देखूंगा कि आसपास में अगर कोई कॉम्पिटिटिव पेट्रोल पंप है तो वो क्या सर्विसेज प्रोवाइड नहीं कर रहे हैं, वो सर्विसेज मैं हमारे एरिया के जो पेट्रोल पंप है वहाँ पे वो प्रोवाइड कराऊंगा. और साथ में जो कस्टमर्स का आना जाना है वो एक अट्रैक्टिव प्लेस बनाने की कोशिश करूंगा जहाँ पे सारी सर्विसेज अफोर्डेबल प्राइसेस में अवेलेबल हो.
ठीक है. Pradesh, what are the weaknesses in you which can affect your performance in HPCL?
सर एज सच तो कोई वीकनेस नहीं है जो मतलब परफॉर्मेंस को अफेक्ट करेगी, बट यस आई हैव सम वीकनेसेस, लाइक आई गेट टू मतलब इमोशनल हो जाता हूँ कभी कभी कुछ सिचुएशंस में. और साथ में सर तो आई टेंड टू परहैप्स स्पेंड लिटिल मोर टाइम इन कंप्लीटिंग माय वर्क एंड देन चेकिंग.
Getting emotional is a good thing. Emotions are there in all persons.
Yes, sir, but sometimes I am not able to say no. And I think, sir, saying no is very important in some situations because it hampers your work. So you have to set some priority to your work.
Say no to what? Like your boss or what?
If some people are asking for help and I am not able to say no, or I am in my work, so it is a difficult situation for me to say no someone. But yes, I have to say no at that time. I have learned that thing.
So how you will say no? Suppose I'm your best friend, I am reaching to you and I'm asking you for some kind of help and I'm in emergency, then how you will say no?
Okay. Sir, in emergency सबसे पहले मैं ये देखूंगा कि मैं तो उसकी मतलब आपकी हेल्प करने के लिए मुझे सोचना पड़ेगा, और अगर मैं थोड़ा बिजी हूँ तो मैं किसी और से आपकी हेल्प करने.
I already mentioned I'm in some emergency, so the time is very important.
सर आई थिंक मैं कोशिश करूंगा कि किसी और पर्सन के द्वारा आपकी हेल्प करने के लिए मैं बोलूँ उस टाइम पे.
That is also
आपका सर जो प्रॉब्लम
you are doing help, or you are suggesting to reach to any other person, or through any other person you are helping me, that is also a help.
Yes, that is also a help. That's what I'm saying, that I will first identify your problem and then I will provide you the solution by telling someone else or doing something at that situation.
Okay, Pradesh, my last question to you: how you are different? Like most of the candidates, they actually mention these kind of things: diligence, adaptability, the technical skills, so many things. Okay, how you are different from other candidates?
Sir, I think from other candidates, I have the experience of working in the two different industries. The first one is a sales industry and the other one is the HPCL itself. So I have the knowledge of both the companies. I can work and I have that experience. So I will adapt the things more fastly as compared to the others. And I will be able to put the values in the company as soon as possible, as soon as I join the company.
Okay, Pradesh, at the end, we will provide you the feedback. Now, Gaurav sir is going to interact with you and he is going to ask you technical questions. Over to you, Gaurav sir.
Okay, thank you, sir. So, Pritesh, welcome to the YourPedia platform.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay. So just tell me, what are your area of interest? Which subject you like most?
So thermodynamics and application, and also
Thermodynamics
yes,
and its
both.
applications, basically. Huh?
Yes, sir, yes.
Okay. What is the effectiveness in the case of a heat exchanger?
Sir, heat exchanger effectiveness like Q max upon Q with fin upon Q without fin. That is heat with fin and heat supply without fin. I think I'm not
What do you
able to
mean by
recall right now.
what do you mean by NTU?
NTU is non-transfer units, and that is that helps us to. Sir, actually, I am not comfortable in this heat transfer. I mean the basic thermodynamics and IC engine all. I'm comfortable in that. I'm not revised this part actually.
Okay, basic thermodynamics and IC engines.
Yes.
Okay. So if I am just put the petrol in the diesel engine, so what are the effects for that?
Sir, petrol in the diesel engine.
Yeah.
Sir, the detonation will occur.
Only detonation? Is this working or not?
So, diesel engine में अगर हम petrol it will not work actually. Petrol engine में
Vice
diesel
versa
डालेंगे तो it
अगर
will
हम
not
करते
work.
हैं तो
सर पेट्रोल इंजन में डीजल डालने से वो वर्क नहीं करेगा और डीजल इंजन में पेट्रोल डालने से नॉकिंग हो जाएगा. Detonation will occur. It will
Reason?
not run smoothly.
Reason?
So I think the compression ratio.
So what is the compression ratio for a diesel engine?
Compression ratio is that is total, that is maximum volume upon minimum volume.
What is the range?
1 plus Vs. Range is for diesel engine 12 to 22 or 16 to 22.
What do you mean by stoichiometric ratio?
So stoichiometric ratio is air fuel ratio of the standard fuel upon that is air fuel ratio basically. That's what I know.
What do you mean by cruising range?
Cruising range is a normal. I mean.
So what is the function of a
Sorry,
carburetor?
Carburetor function is to mix the petrol and air fuel mixture to supply the air fuel mixture as the proper quantity. That is the function of carburetor to the engine.
What do you mean by scavenging process?
So scavenging is the process of removing the combustion gases from the engine, to removing out from the engine.
Okay. So can you just tell me what do you mean by pure substance?
Pure substance is the substance which is chemically same throughout its composition.
Only chemically?
Yes, sir.
So if I am just taking the water and I steam, so can we say that a pure substance or not?
Water, steam में sir अगर if there is a moist air, I mean moisture is there, then it is not a pure substance.
What do you mean by Kelvin-Planck statement?
Sir, Kelvin-Planck statement states that 100% efficiency is not possible, and it is not possible to construct an engine that is the same, that 100% efficiency engine is not able to construct.
What do you mean by Clausius statement?
Clausius statement is like it is impossible to construct a device which transfers it from the lower temperature to the higher temperature without the external work, without putting any external work.
So in the case of a refrigerator, we are using the COP, while in the heat engine, we are using the efficiency term. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Why?
Yes, sir. So efficiency cannot be more than 100%. I mean 1, but COP can be more than 1. So that's why there is a different parameter. But it is similar.
COP is always more than 1?
No, it is not always more than 1, because for heat pump it is more than 1, but for a refrigerator it can be less than 1 also.
तो वो रीजन क्या रहा कि मैं एफिशिएंसी क्यों नहीं यूज कर सकता? रेंज पर डिपेंड नहीं कर रही है।
सर क्योंकि ये सर दोनों डिफरेंट मतलब पर्पस के लिए हम लोग यूज करते, तो इसलिए इसको, और इसका सर एफिशिएंट मतलब सीओपी ज्यादा हो सकता है 1 से, तो इसलिए इसको सीओपी बोला जाता है, आई थिंक। सर आई डोंट हैव दैट क्लियर।
What do you mean by Clausius inequality?
Clausius inequality is that for cyclic process, the ratio of the del Q upon the temperature is less than or equal to 0.
For reversible or irreversible cycle, what is the range? Can you just tell me?
For reversible, that is del Q by T is equals to 0, and for irreversible, it is del Q by T is less than 0.
What is the difference between the isentropic and adiabatic process?
Okay. So isentropic process is the process where the entropy is constant, and adiabatic process is where the heat transfer is 0. Also, the isentropic process can be reversible adiabatic process is known as isentropic process, but the vice versa is not possible.
So can you just tell me entropy generation is a path function or a point function?
So entropy generation is a path function.
Okay. What do you mean by PMM2, PMM1?
Sir, PMM1 it violates the Kelvin first law of thermodynamics, and it is like I'm not sure 100% efficiency is possible. So it is possible to construct a device. It is something like that. I'm not able to recall now.
So if I'm just considering a Rankine cycle, there are a boiler, a turbine, pump, condenser. Okay. Okay. So if I'm just considering this cycle, which of the following is a open system and which of the following is a closed system?
Sir, the devices like pump and this turbine, all these are the devices which are open system.
Okay.
And closed system, all these devices are like open system only. Closed system, about closed system.
There is no closed system?
So in Rankine cycle, I'm not.
Consider any cycle. Which cycle you know?
Sir, I know Otto cycle, diesel cycle. Also Rankine cycle, but I'm not able to recall now.
Refrigeration cycle जानते हो?
Yes, sir.
Vapor compression refrigeration जानते हो?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
उसमें कौन-कौन से component होते हैं मेरे?
सर उसमें evaporator होता है, compressor होता है, then condenser होता है, उसके बाद सर throttling valve, that is expansion valve.
अच्छा, can you just tell me the working of a refrigerator, how it is going to be cool the substance?
Yes, sir. The first thing, like there is a saturated vapor which goes to the compressor, and by passing through the compressor, the pressure gets increased, and that high pressure vapor goes through the condenser, and from the condenser it gets changed from vapor to the liquid. Then that liquid, the pressure is decreased from that liquid, and no, pressure is not decreased. It gets converted into liquid, and that liquid pressure, refrigerant goes through that expansion valve where the pressure is reduced, and then that reduced pressure of liquid goes through that evaporator. That is how the cooling effect is getted. मतलब cooling effects are evaporator में मिलेगा.
Which of the following is a heat absorbing device in this?
Heat absorbing device is
In the
evaporator.
Evaporator.
Yes. Evaporator.
So आपने कहीं भी टेम्परेचर की बात ही नहीं करी इसमें. Only it is only with the pressure?
No, sir. Temperature and pressure gets increased simultaneously. When it gets compressed, that the temperature will also increase and the pressure will also increase. and the temperature gets reduced by passing it through that condenser, and then that evaporating expansion valve will reduce the pressure only, and then
So in this device, which of the following is open system and closed system? It also contains the 4 devices. Which
yes,
of the
sir,
following
like
is an open system and closed system?
compressor is also an open system, and that condenser, I'm not sure about the condenser, sir.
Okay.
So this is what I know actually.
What is the difference between thermal and thermodynamic equilibrium?
So thermal equilibrium is basically the temperature, similarity of the temperature, but the thermodynamic equilibrium consists of all those like thermal equilibrium, phase equilibrium, and
Phase.
yes, phase and thermal forces equilibrium, like mechanical equilibrium, and these are the 3: phase equilibrium, mechanical, and thermal. All the 3 equilibrium are there, then we can call it as a thermodynamic equilibrium.
Yeah, what is the meaning of a free energy? Gives free energy or free energy?
Free energy.
If a system have a high free energy, so what it's mean?
Sir, I'm not sure about this free energy term.
Exergy?
So exergy is the available energy that can be used, the maximum amount of power that can be obtained from a system at a date state, which attains a date state.
What you mean by Helmholtz function?
Helmholtz function, that is equals to U minus T. That is the internal energy minus T as temperature and entropy.
Okay, Pratesh, I will just give you the feedback about your technical. What's your interview date?
6th Feb, sir.
6th of Feb.
Yes, sir.
देखो, as I see you have a good confidence, you have a good knowledge about the things, but little bit you are just lack in a technical.
Yes, sir. I know that, sir.
First of all, you are just concise yourself to give some subjects only 1 or 2.
Yes,
you are
sir.
not covering all the thermal parts also. If you're just taking the
Yes.
thermal, so just try to consider all the part of a thermal. That is also a thermodynamics, HMT, IC engine,
Yes, sir.
power plant. These all are related to each other. So you have to cover if either all of them, or otherwise you can just take the any of other.
Okay, sir.
So I think you must prepare 3 to 4 subject minimum for your interview.
Yes, sir.
At least once revise the subject. I know you are already studied all the subject, but now from sometimes you are not going to be revised. So at that time you are not give your proper answer or the up to date answer, है ना? क्योंकि टेक्निकली क्या होता है ना, टेक्निकल कोई क्वेश्चंस होते हैं ना, वो कहानी नहीं मांगते एग्जैक्टली जो है वो है, क्योंकि एचआर मतलब वो एक थोड़ी सी अलग चीज होती है. यहाँ पे टेक्निकली मतलब क्वेश्चन के आंसर या तो पता होते या तो नहीं पता होते.
Yes, sir.
क्योंकि इसमें तो कुछ मतलब मुझे लगता नहीं कि बहुत ज्यादा आप घुमा सकते हो. अगर आपको पता है then you can give the answer within a 4 to 5 seconds, otherwise you can't give the answer.
Yes, sir.
So these are not the solving question. So otherwise you are good, there is no issue. As I see your whole interview, really I feel that you will be selected. There is no issue.
Thank
because
you,
you
sir.
have a good confidence, your delivering way is also so really good, but a little bit you will, if you do the some efforts in a technique also, so this will secure your selections.
Yes, sir. I will definitely do such this. Sir, actually,
Okay.
I was preparing for HR and all, so that's why I have not revised it. Sir,
No,
also the
Shukla-
gate examination is there, but still I have not revised.
Okay, but still try to revise the things,
Yes, yes, sir.
because this is also a good opportunity for you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you, Pritesh. Now, sir, over to you.
Thank you so much, sir.
yes sir, thank you. प्रतेश, देखो मैंने जो ऑब्जर्व किया ना, आपका कॉन्फिडेंस अलग ही था एचआर पार्ट में और टेक्निकल पार्ट में. एचआर पार्ट में यू नो वेरी कॉन्फिडेंटली यू आंसर्ड मोस्ट ऑफ द क्वेश्चन. तो मेरे ख्याल से एचआर पार्ट तो आपका ओके है, ठीक है.
Yes, sir.
आप कॉन्फिडेंट भी लग रहे हो एंड यू आर आंसरिंग, यू आर रिलेटिंग द थिंग्स एक्चुअली. तो वो चीज ठीक है. लाइक इवन आई आस्क्ड यू सम ऑफ द क्वेश्चन, आप कैसे ना करोगे, कैसे आप करोगे, तो यू ट्राइड इन द राइट डायरेक्शन एक्चुअली. तो वो ठीक है, मेरे ख्याल से उनको आप हैंडल कर लोगे. ऑल एचआर क्वेश्चन आई फील यू विल बी स्ट्रांगली एबल टू हैंडल. टेक्निकल भी आपको करना चाहिए, थोड़ा सा पढ़ के जाओ नागपुर वगैरह के बारे में, some basic things
Yes,
you
sir.
need to know about the HPCL properties of fuel. अब उसमें बहुत सारी चीजें you answered, you mentioned although some of the properties like octane number, cetane number, the density of the fuel, the calorific value, okay, energy content of the fuel. तो वो सारी चीजें जो आप बता सकते हो. तो थोड़ा सा
सर
अवेयरनेस.
ऐसा सर ऐसा आपको लगा कि मतलब कहीं पे ब्लफ हो रहा है या कहीं पे
नहीं,
कुछ चीजें ऐसा
HR पार्ट ओके था, नहीं वो ठीक था, वो ठीक था, आप उसको करेक्टली रिलेट कर रहे थे, ठीक है
सर. जैसा
But-
मुझे कोई क्वेश्चन नहीं आता है तो मतलब ऐसा लगता है कॉन्फिडेंस लो हो रहा है कि मतलब आपको कुछ
हाँ
ऐसा
वो लगता
फील
है,
होता
वो
है.
लगता है क्योंकि मैं आपको खुद बता रहा हूँ ना, मैंने क्लियरली ऑब्जर्व किया आपका कॉन्फिडेंस HR पार्ट में और टेक्निकल में.
ओके.
आपका अभी तक आते आते ना एनर्जी बहुत डाउन हो गया था, जो कि नहीं होना चाहिए.
यस सर.
इवन आपका
Yes,
इंटरव्यू
sir.
में आपका एनर्जी या तो उतना ही रहना चाहिए या बढ़ना चाहिए, ठीक है. इंटरेक्शन के टाइम पे आपका जो
Yes,
एनर्जी
sir.
लेवल है लास्ट तक बहुत कम हो गया था, तो वो आपको मेंटेन करना है, ठीक है. क्योंकि अगर आप
Yes,
ऐसे
sir.
लूज करोगे, उनको लगे कि यार यू आर यू नो लाइक टेक्निकली यू आर नॉट दैट मच स्ट्रॉन्ग, मे बी इन HR क्वेश्चन यू आर गुड, तो दोनों कॉम्पिटेंसी तो होनी चाहिए आप में, ठीक है प्रदेश.
Yes, sir.
तो
Yes,
अभी
sir.
टाइम
वही
कम है, go through the important part, whatever you know, the important subjects, maybe 2-3 your favorite subjects, and some part related to the HPCL, like the some subjects like the fuel chapter, IC engine part, okay, some basic you know information you need to have related to the fuel classification, calorific value measurement. Fluid mechanics is also very important, okay, types of fluid,
Yes,
okay, and the viscosity measurement, the changes in viscosity, Newtonian fluid, non-Newtonian fluid, ये थोड़ा पढ़ के जाओ. फ्लो थ्रू पाइप्स, ये सारी चीजें देख के जाओ प्रदेश, ओके. और
Yes,
जितना
sir.
भी पता है ना, even suppose you are unable to recall any of the you know answer to a particular specific question, so in that case also you need to have that confidence and clearly you can mention, okay sir, from last actually 1-2 months I am majorly focusing on the GT and GD section. I am preparing for HR. In case if you like if you are unable to answer any of the very simple question, but yes, first it is good to try. It is good to
Yes.
you know guess a particular question. You can mention, sir, I'm not very sure, can I guess, something like that. And if you are very sure, you can answer that particular question, but आपको confidence lose नहीं होना चाहिए, है ना. तो as such,
Yes, sir.
you need to not to have any kind of negativity in you कि मैंने technical नहीं पढ़ा है. So have confidence, you are having technical competency, you know the things. Only at the time of the interview you need to recall the things, and if you are able to recall, it's fine. Otherwise you can mention very simply, you can highlight कि sir this time I am unable to recall, go through that. तो उससे कोई नेगेटिव नहीं होगा, ठीक है प्रदेश.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for your guidance.
ओके, गुड लक.
Yes, sir.
आपका
Yes, sir.
ओवरऑल मेरे
Sir.
को बहुत ठीक लगा है, ओवरऑल बहुत
Okay.
सही लगा है, और थोड़ा सा और आप वर्कआउट करोगे, आई फील देन इट विल बी वेरी गुड.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, Gaurav,
ओके
sir, also. Yes, sir.